by the Renaissance style of the building.
Andrik, enchanté. Bonjour Andrik. Singing the podcast.
Hi everyone, I'd like to welcome you.
Allow me to welcome all of you warmly here in our city in New Synagogue in Žilina, which is the venue of the 8th conference, International Student Conference Model United Nations Žilina 2019. Here at the Model United Nations Conference, you will be talking about fundamental issues that the United Nations are dealing with, and you will try to present solutions how to solve these issues. During this conference, you will have the ability to share your views, your knowledge, your experience about the current world affairs and international relations. I believe that your suggestions, your proposals will be very good and that they will find their way into practice. But the aim of this conference, Žilina Model United Nations, is for you to realize your responsibility that you will have one day as citizens when you will have to engage yourself for the democracy, liberty, justice, fraternity, multilateralism, and I hope against totalitarianism which destroys liberty.
And it's great to see this event continues to make important topics more tangible to young people such as you. And when you return home, make the goals a part of your lives to ensure no one is left behind.
This year's topic for discussion in English include the future of Ukraine and the crisis that it is facing, empowering medical and safety conditions of the Rohingya refugees, the issue of child labor and children's right protection in developing countries, antibiotic resistance as a threat to global Earth, digital warfare that goes on in the internet, as well as economic instability and the protection of the environment.
Diversifying our way of thinking, we can much more easily fight and combat the diversity of threats. So I would like to wish you a successful conference.
The fact that you are present here right now is enough proof for a lot of us that our future can be a little bit more bright. As your Secretary General, I now officially pronounce Žilina Model United Nations 2019 as opened.
Thank you for the floor, Mr. President. We would like to ask the delegate from Bangladesh why he is constantly suggesting that for some reason the primary source of aid for Bangladesh should be from the US, and whether he does not believe in fact that it would be much better to resolve this issue with UN funds, especially since the US already does provide substantive aid. Thank you.
We understand that there is a need for help from the UN. The only thing the delegate was asking was whether United States of America, whether we can count with some extra help from United States.
Honorable chairs, distinguished delegates, following the barbaric attack and bullying of the Myanmar military and Myanmar government of the Rohingya people in the Rakhine state, the delegation of Pakistani Islamic Republic would like to prevent further killing and raping of this Muslim tribe. All people crossing this border are seeking help in human conditions. The government of Bangladesh is doing as little as possible to help these people.
We are doing everything we can, but the capabilities we have many other problems. For example, the enormous big floods. Almost 2/3 of our territory is being flooded almost every year. That's why we really have our problems, and it is not a simple thing to just accommodate 1 million refugees from different countries.
Thank you. The delegate may respond.
Ak niekde niečo nefunguje, ak niekde niečo problém, sme si dali vedieť a najlepšie cez ten obed od jednej do druhej to vyriešili, jo?
The clock is ticking, see that it's not only time to finish the session. That's the chair here motions. The session is now suspended until tomorrow. You are connected, but other connection. Experience. Yeah. Talking. Yeah.
Yeah, and that you can meet all these people from different countries. Yeah, we can exchange views.
Yeah, to know more about the other countries.
Yeah, the other cultures.
And the other cultures, yeah, of course.
It's actually really fun so long.
What is fun?
Talking and having great experience here.
I mean, all of it is fun. We didn't do much talking at the conference just by now, but it's fun.
We're talking about traditions that are common in Slovakia and Poland.
Welcome in Slovakia. Well, Slovakia is mountains, wolves, there are some bears. If you want to see them, just enjoy. In the past, it was basically a border, so that's why in Slovakia you have the most castles per person. On the other side, you see right the present of Slovakia. We produce cars. From here, you can see really mountains, castles. This is the newest part, which was then built.
This is a great way to meet new people, to become a better speaker, or to be aware of problems of this world. And for example, you can also have fun here. We had a party yesterday. Very good party.
It's a great time.
Great music.
Le Brésil, vous avez la parole.
Merci, la parole. Alors, effectivement, la délégation du Brésil propose vraiment de se mettre d'accord.
Oui, la Slovaquie.
This French committee is very special because it's the only conference in French in Slovakia.
Donc, voilà, merci pour la parole.
We are discussing in French, so en français. We have delegates from Luxembourg, Belgium, and Slovakia. And we are discussing the topic of the deforestation in the world, which is quite complicated.
It's difficult to find a solution, but we are going to find a solution.
Parce que, comme la délégation du Brésil a déjà dit, on est tous ensemble d'accord avec la préambule. Donc, on peut procéder sur les solutions. Merci pour la parole, Général.
We can improve our English, our French, or Spanish skills, then communication, argumentation skills.
It can also help us in our future work, because me, for example, I want to work in a field of international relations, so it's very good for me to have an experience how it will be there. Also, it's very interesting to know how those topics affect different countries, and maybe even know the position of the countries you didn't know before.
My name is Viktor, I am from Czech Republic, and
my name is Nathan and I'm from Poland.
Here I am representative of the Russian Federation.
And I'm the representative of Argentina, and we're attending the ESMUN.
Cuidarme para sus hijos y reducir el dinero
para los impuestos para que también aumente la natalidad en países como China, que ya está baja.
The topic is combination on family and work life. We have to find a solution of this problem.
We have to find a balance between work and family so that every person on this planet have a right to work, but they also have the right to see their family and to spend time with their families. But it's really difficult work to do because every country has different opinion on this problem, and we have to really know the statements, the policy of our countries to do the job well.
Yo como así. Deberías haberte subido a bailar la Macarena y todo el mundo te sigue. Dale a tu compadre. Y no sé quién en la mesa como así y yo. Me parece que me arreglé. ¿Pero eres tú?
No, yo no.
Sí, sí.
Yo en la mesa.
O Tobías.
Tobías, claro que yo no.
Mentiroso, seguro.
No.
Basically, by being here, we can practice our Spanish language skills, and we can also kind of play and kind of meet new people. It's giving us really a lot of opportunities.
It's not just another MUN. This MUN, just like any other MUN, is truly special on its own terms and in its own ways. The relationships, the friendships that you have made, the people you've met, the people you've spoken to, you have touched each other's hearts. It really does mean something. I'd like to thank my organizing team. You guys did an excellent job. Give yourselves a really honest round of applause.
There were big improvements and we could see the enthusiasm in you.
Now is the time to declare the best delegates. Well, you were all great, but and there are no losers, but we're gonna change that right now. Please, delegate of Bangladesh, Philip Lepies, come here.
Honorable mention of our committee will be the delegate of Brazil.
I'm very glad that we made it this year, and mainly thanks to the hard work of our presidents, because they were creating the topics for you and the study guides, which you maybe hated, I don't know, or you like it. They are extremely tired from the hard work and the party yesterday, I would say.
United Nations Conference 2019 as officially closed.
Like to make a world a better place, but it's not that easy always, but we are trying our best.
And I improve my language skills, communication, and that's the reason why this conference is amazing.
I think it's a very good experience.
And actually there are 14 countries participating at this project from the whole world, not only from Europe. So yeah, it's amazing.
This conference is great. It's one of the best experiences in my life. I met really a lot of new people, I made new friends, and I really felt self-developed after those 3 days spent in Žilina.
If you want to meet new people and become a better speaker,
yeah, so see you next year in Žilina for Žilina MUN 2020.
See you next year!